Hey guys, it's Razor, another Remnant from the Ash achievement guide. We'll be going over the achievement called Dark Awakening for defeating the Dreamer, which is the final boss in the game. Alright, so I'm going to go over a little bit of things here. First off, you really want this mod, which you get on ROM. You just got to explore the dungeons. It's in the second area, because they'll be all random, so make sure you explore all of them. It is in the mod of the spawn area. There should be two areas that I know of that lead to one of them, dead end way, and none of them. That way they might get to this boss that leads you to also another area with armor and a guy to buy it from. So before that area, the merchant, you should be able to fight a boss in that room beforehand, and he'll give you this mod I have up here, my pistol. Now, this is all I have here. I'm not going to go into really too much detail. I only use basic weapons. You can see here, pistol, lever action rifle, just this scythe. I don't really use it too much, just to get some life back from the mobs. And the gear I'm using, nothing too special, just picked up one of the random gears in the game from the dungeons and hidden areas. And some artifacts here, not too much. All I basically have is health boost and health regain a little bit, and some element damage for my Spitfire, which I'm swapping off for the time being, so I can use the Mark for Death mod. This mod will make this boss fight so much easier. I recommend using this mod and nothing else. I'm just gonna kind of go over here. You can kind of see if anybody's intrigued or want to know what all my stats were, in case, you know, for further detail of any questions of you might struggle or yada yada, this or that. I don't really go for too much other than the crits and the exploits. Basically max XP gain as fast as you can get it, and scavenger stuff. So it's not like crazy damage build. Like I said, I got executioner up and I got the weak's exploit up a little bit. Not too much, but enough to beat the final boss. So you're going to have two phases. The first phase is pretty simple. You can use the same method here if you want. I didn't, really. I had to try to get his headshots as fast as I can with the hunting rifle here. So you can use the same method here. I'm going to show you a little bit here. Is what you're going to do is it builds it up, but I don't think it's going to build up as fast with him, because when you fight the final phase, the mod fills up insanely fast, and that's the whole point, that you don't really think of that the mod fills up so quickly that you can just abuse it, and it's going to do a lot of damage to him. You might be able to try it here and get some builds off it and then use it here. Basically, all you're going to do is get your mod built up from the pistol any way you want, and then you're just going to spam it 3 times, and then you're going to shoot it again, fill it up, and then spam it 3 more times the entire time you fight the boss. And I'll get into more detail when you get to the final stage. The first stage, it's not too hard. It's got minions, you can take him out, get him out your way. He's gonna come close to you, and it's close enough. It's gonna be just like a little whip around, spin, attack. Another one's gonna slam the ground twice, and punch it. You're gonna have these little shockwaves come after you, so make sure you wait, depending upon how far you are from him. Just wait a little bit, and then time it right, and then roll it away. Another one is he'll suck you in, and then he's going to do a slam from the air again. You'll have plenty of time to get out the way for that one. You suction, it'll do a little bit of damage, not a whole lot. Don't really worry about too much. Just make sure you get out the way before he punches the ground, because that will hurt. So when he pulls you in, make sure you get out the way, because that will damage you quite a bit. So the first phase is no big deal. Just make sure you keep dodging his attacks and keep hitting them. Make sure you have at least 6 or 7 of the dragon hearts in case you need it. I also have the mender's aura on, so when I pop that later on, I can save my hearts and all my other healing items as well. Don't have to really utilize that too much. Make sure you use the mender's aura. And I'll show you the game plan here. If you do it fast enough and if you do it right, it shouldn't take you more than a couple tries when you go into the other little realm, what I'm going to call it, that you're hallucinating and seeing everybody and all the minions and stuff. So the first phase done. And we'll be going on to the second phase. Now, it's not as bad as you see him. Once you break him, you should be able to damage him a lot. Now, I'll show what I mean by when you break him. Now, for the first little bit, you can do nothing. You're just going to run around, wait till he sends you to the other dimension, and that's when you're going to come back through him. Now, I would only say use the other dimension as a way to get ammo, and if you can help it, try not to use too much of your weapon ammo. You can use melee on them, obviously, to save some ammo there if you need to. Obviously, if you have ammo boxes, would come in handy as well, so make sure you equip those on your directional pads. You might need those just to get by, depending upon how fast you do this or how bad you mess up. So all you're gonna do is wait, and when he spins around in a circle, you're gonna know he's gonna send you to the world. Now just just walk forward. The portal is always going to be directly in front of you, so go ahead and walk forward. If you have all the health, you basically max out health, and you have max out ammo and pretty good ammo, I wouldn't worry about getting anything here too much. Now, some people say that supposedly if you stay in this world longer and you kill more minions, it damages the boss more. Well, I don't really know if that's true or not. I really can't confirm or deny it. I've tried it out and it didn't seem in my game like it did anything differently. All I know is that you don't need to stay in here for very long. Just make sure you get some ammo, drop some ammo, get in and get out. If you're almost dead, for sure get out. What you're going to want to do is if you want to stay in here and get some ammo, go ahead and kill them all, but once you start seeing the specials, make sure you leave immediately. And then once you get back through here, you should hopefully be facing him again, and make sure you watch him because he's going to blast you right away. And after you blast, you set out your mender's ore and stand on that for a while. Make sure you get healed up off of that, and he's going to shoot you again. You should have enough time to get back on the mender's ore and completely fill your health. Now this is what I mean by the method here. If you see how I just used all 3 of them and I only shot like 5 times and it just filled it all the way back up again. So you're just going to spam your ability, your mod ability, as much as you can. Only shoot them like 5 times at the most. If you watch it closely, it fills up faster than you think because of all the extra damage you're dealing him, but it's not really hurting him because he's so tough right now. Now, you see this right here? This is where he breaks. You can see the damage crits going insane right there. I'm shooting him. Make sure you keep spamming those. This is the key right here. Make sure you just do not stop using the pistol or whatever you have your weapon mod on for this. Make sure you keep shooting him and getting the high damage points on him to build that mod up 3 times and then spam it. Like I said, make sure you pay attention. Don't waste any ammo. All you need the ammo for is basically building the mod up. Once you get that mod up, just keep using it and you're gonna kill him pretty quickly. I think I only go into this other area, dimension realm, whatever you want to call it, a couple times. That's about it. Once I really got the method down and I realized that, hey, I only need like 3 to 5 shots to fill each one of those, I only did that much. So I'm going in here and I'm grabbing some ammo now. I can try to get some more pistol ammo because I'm going to need that. That's my main thing I'm going to need here. You're not going to need anything else but basically build the mender's ore off some minions before you go back so you can heal. So make sure you do that before you go back. Kill a bunch of minions, get your other mod up so you can put down that heal. So put that heal up and then you continue to switch back over. Only takes a few shots and you're just going to spam this ability. And that's all there really is to this, guys. This boss fight is made easy by this. All you gotta do is break him, get him vulnerable, and just keep using the same tactic on him over and over. And he should die within minutes. Alright guys, that should do it for my video talking. I'm not going to talk through the rest of this video because you have what you need now, the information you need. Anything else, like I said, make sure you grab the mod, Mark for Death, it's in the ROM area, Monolith, one of the dungeons. You should get it from one of the bosses. It's not a main boss, it's like a mini boss. Once you get that, this fight is as easy as done in like 10 minutes. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll have more Remnant achievement guides for you soon.